everybody. So, I have no idea what day I should call this, but we're heading back up. So, I think walking wise, tomorrow we'll continue with day 24, I think. Been gone a week, but anyway, a little bit cloudy and dreary. But that's better than being really sunny and hot. So we're gonna go ahead and get on the road, me and my copper pot, and get ready to walk for a couple more weeks, finish it up. All right, everybody. Well, we are back up here at the mountain farm, and we are going to finish up the walk. Actually getting an extra weekend, so we're gonna go. About to head out for a couple weeks, and this time we're going to do a lot more walking than last time. My ankles healed up, and put some mileage under our belt. Maybe fish once or twice if I find a good spot. I still brought the rod, so we'll have to see. But we're about to leave the farm and head to the last trailhead I stopped at and get on the road. All right, so here we are. We are at the trailhead. Yaya and Papa Hugh just dropped me off, and they're heading down the road right there. And this is the trailhead to Lost Cove. And we're going to walk down to Lost Cove and look around there. I'll give you guys all the history and the story of that when we get down there and take a look at it. It's supposed to be a pretty cool place, so who knows? We will, but the only way we get there is to get on the road and take care of it. All right, Copper, ready to go? Let's get on the trail. All right, so we made it to this little area. You can see it's extremely beautiful and extremely rugged. I walked down here, about broke me. It was all downhill coming down from where I started, but it was steep and hard down. And for me, that's worse. That hurts the old knees and ankles and back coming down worse. So you can start seeing right here, we start seeing remnants of old home sites. Got a piece of some old bed right here. And this looks like the outlying structure of a house that would have set right here back in on this bank. And I mean, you can see just how ridiculously steep it is. They dug out a part for a house there, and then right above it you can see the dugout part. I'm telling you, this is steep. Looks like there was maybe another one right here. So terrace, house, and right below it, dug out another house. Looks like there's more stuff over up there. So let's go up here and see what we can find, shall we? All right, here, more rocks stacked up. Looks like a wall, maybe retaining wall, or maybe the remnants of another foundation, or it could just be a lot of rocks. There are a lot of rocks around here. Looks like right here, I think this was around the settlers came here. All right, let me catch my breath a second. Whew. steep. So where we're at, Lost Cove, was developed and settled around the turn of the century, around 1900, 1901. When a railroad came down through here, and because they were logging it. So we're just up from the river, about 200 yards, and the river, the railroad tracks were built right by the river. Well, come around the mid 40s, they had logged it all, and they tried to get a road down in here, but it is rugged and nasty, and they never could get the road. So the railroad shifted gears, stopped running a passenger line down here, and started running the train with coal instead of for timber. So there was no transportation, no mode of transport in and out from the little town, the little settlement right here. So the very last family left here in 1957. Since then, it's been abandoned and just been a ghost town. It's now part of Cherokee National Forest. And we're going to finish trying to find, there should be 1 or 2 more structures and a couple of vehicles right around here somewhere. It's just a matter of following the breadcrumbs and trying to find it. Copper's being an especially little turd monkey today. Take him a minute to get back into hang of walking. All right, you can see right here was a structure of some kind, and just kind of judging by the square shape and the depression, I am thinking that this might have very well been a spring house, a well house that was built up at one time. They would use it to keep food cold and for water storage. Definitely plenty of water back up in here, nice springs. You can see the very few flat spots that there are. You can see remnants of the outline of the old houses and the foundations. I don't know how many houses were in here. I I'm thinking that maybe that one house we saw and the leftover parts of that old truck might be all that's really left of this place. I was kind of following some verbal directions and then a map, but yeah, I don't think that there's a whole hell lot of anything left standing. Right here, this is part of the trail. And you can see it's the remnants of the old road bed, which is kind of what we walked down. I will tell you, walking up in here gives you a whole different kind of respect for these folks that settled this area. I mean, just look. I mean, this is all straight up and down, and you know, it was from the road back there was almost 4 miles. And so you think about the only way you could get stuff in and out of here after the railroad left was by, you know, maybe a mule might make it up here if you pack it, but you're not getting a cart or a car or anything else like that down here. So, you know, kind of lets you appreciate the American spirit and how people would work so hard and create something literally out of nothing but rock cliffs and mountains. Yeah. But it's something else. So we'll head down here to the river and show you guys a couple of little places me and Copper found when we set our backpack down to look. All right, so here is the Nolichucky River. Looks like a really cool spot down there. We want to go. There's the railroad tracks, and this is still an active line now. Pretty busy. So that's how we're going to be getting back. We're going to walk real careful instead of going back up that nasty trail. And we're going to walk the tracks. Okay. I wanted to show you guys this little area we found here. I think this spot might vie for one of the prettiest spots that I've found on the walk so far. Now this little pool is about 3 foot deep. It's pretty awesome. Copper found out just how deep it was. And I think that I'm going to take my shoes and socks and shirt off. I think we're going to hop in here and cool off. And it's chilly, it's cold water. And take some swelling out of the muscles. Be pretty nice. All right, folks. Well, appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And stay tuned to see some other cool stuff I find from the Healing Walk.